I came in in late 2019, where there was not a lot of structure. For non-accountants, they were doing great bookkeeping, but things weren't coded and organized, especially not organized by team. My name is Rachel Rush. I'm the controller for TrackableMed. A lot of things, there were a lot more fire drills. There were things falling through the cracks that when the fire drill happened, we fixed that event. We didn't fix the whole process. So it's definitely, as an accountant, I like standardization big time. And so as an accountant, it's brought a lot of standardization to the processes, and when we address an issue, we try to keep it from happening again. I mean, we did that initially, but I think there are a lot of things that people don't think they're happening all that frequent. They kind of don't think that much of it, but now we're really catching everything. So it's definitely brought a lot more clarity in the financials. We've had a lot more time to clean up a lot of things that were just, everybody was charging things on credit cards. Everything was all over the place. And so we were able to bring everything, clean it up a lot, go through a lot of stuff and find the responsible party, decide if they were still going to be responsible for that anymore. And the accountability chart definitely has brought a lot of clarity into all of our processes, although we're still working on it. I feel like it's not actually this bad, but I feel like everybody in the building had a credit card and was just doing their own thing. And so now they realize that there has to be accountability for every charge that's happening, because there are a lot of, even if they're not significant amounts, if they're recurring, because before things would slip through where we probably paid 2 years maybe for a subscription. It may have only been $25 a month, but now, we've been able to get the clarity and find everybody's got to be responsible for every cost, and making sure, because before everybody would say, I don't know, maybe check with so-and-so, maybe check with so-and-so, and now everybody knows there is an end of the line. And so somebody has to take responsibility for it, how it started, whether we still need it anymore. And so we've put in a lot of processes for reviewing some of our, recurring expenses or subscriptions, contracts, so we're not just letting things roll, because that's how a lot of things, one day it sounded like a good idea, so we signed up for something and it just rolled. And people, especially people in advertising and marketing, they forget about the little things, like, because we used it here and maybe it was good for this client, but then something bigger and better is always coming along in tech. Everybody knows that. So they forget about all the other little ones, and they add up. So it is different. We initially, I guess now that we have the accountability chart, we're able to track things better with the accountability chart. So when I came in, my first thing was figuring out what expenses belong to which department or which team. And so that's gotten a lot more organized. As far as the overall financials, that's been a big process, because where they were basically, a lot of companies, you're looking back. Your financials are always looking back. You're looking at last month. And so now we've been able to bring in a lot better forecasting, and making, with doing having our quarterly goals, our traction, all that, we've definitely improved. 2022 is definitely going to be better than 2021. 2021 was better than 2020. So it definitely has helped us bring in some more accuracy, more more real numbers. You know, we were just happy, or they were happy if there was money at the end of the day. A lot of times, I guess, you know, knowing that we're in a growth stage, and so we're not trying to limit expenses so much as just make sure that we have the right expenses. I think Cullen's been fit in great. I think from the first day, you know, we meshed. There's chemistry there for everybody to play and work very hard, but be playful, and you know, it doesn't bring anybody down at the end of the day. We know we've got a lot to do. We're able to make progress. We're able to come back to the office and understand what all we've been through, what all we've talked about. Cullen understands, even though it's a very different business model and we've got different lines of businesses, he's definitely done a great job in understanding how our business works and asking the right questions to get us to think harder.